Back in 2005, $1 could buy you lunch, a burger, a soda, and maybe dessert. Today, that same dollar barely gets you a banana. Why did this happen? And how can you protect your money from losing value? Let's break it down with timeless lessons from Benjamin Graham, Warren Buffett's mentor. Before we go further, if this topic matters to you, tap like and consider subscribing. It helps more people discover this kind of financial content and supports the channel. Here's how much prices have changed between 2005 and 2025. A cheeseburger now costs more than triple. Eggs have multiplied nearly 5 times. And potatoes, almost 40 times more expensive. These numbers speak clearly. Inflation is not abstract, it's part of your daily life. What's the last thing you bought for $1? Take a second to reflect. So what exactly is inflation? Inflation is the rise in prices over time, meaning your money buys less. Benjamin Graham called it a silent tax. It punishes those who don't prepare. There are 3 causes of inflation. 1. When production costs rise, like labor, fuel, or raw materials. 2. When demand increases faster than supply. 3. When governments inject too much money into the system through spending, printing, or cheap credit. The result: everything gets more expensive, but not everything increases at the same speed. Savings lose value, fixed income suffers, and the middle class pays the price. So how do you protect yourself? Here's what Benjamin Graham would say. First, stocks are not a perfect hedge. After the 1929 crash, it took 25 years for the market to recover. Many investors panic sell at the worst time and miss the rebound. Psychology is a trap. Second, bonds are vulnerable. A bond paying 5% in a 3% inflation world gives you just 2% real return. If inflation rises, your purchasing power drops even further. Third, gold and physical assets are not foolproof. Gold gained just 35% in 37 years. Art, collectibles, and real estate can be hard to sell, hard to value, and produce no income. So what does work? Graham's advice is simple: balance. Build a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds. Adjust based on your risk tolerance, age, and financial goals. For some, that means 70% stocks, 30% bonds. For others, the reverse. The key is consistency, not chasing trends. What about Bitcoin? Graham never saw it, but we can imagine his thinking: does it produce income? Can we value it with confidence? Probably not. He would remind us, never invest in something you don't fully understand. You can't stop inflation, but you can outthink it with strategy, patience, and timeless wisdom. If this message made you think differently about money, pass it on and ask yourself, how are you protecting your savings today?